Okay, hey there everybody. Looks like this is working. Perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead and get this started and then also open up our chat, which will hopefully have fixed itself somehow. I have no idea why it would have, but yeah, today's stream is going to be a bit of a mess. Feeling a little bit sick still, but you know, hopefully we'll be okay. Not exactly probably the best game to be playing when you've got like a fever, but whatever. Alright. No signal, got nothing going on there. Let's just pop in. I feel like they populate these things like sequentially or something like that. I have no idea how it's done, but every time I load in, it's like very few signals. Alright, there we go. Oh, god damn it. Immediately grabbing a full signal is a great way to start the day. So I'm probably going to be doing a couple hours of this one. This is this is a great game and a terrible game to be playing when you got a fever. And I can tell you as well, Age of Empires is going to be a real nightmare to play when I've got a fever. I don't feel too bad though, and I've got like some medication here, so just keep sucking down those cough drops or whatever. Man, why you gotta do me like this, game? After spending all that money on those upgrades. Alright, let's do a calibration check here. Well, it seems like I've done a calibration recently. I don't know if that impacts the reliability or if it's just the download speed. As far as I understand it, it's just supposed to be just the download speed, but whatever. Check that out anyway, just to make sure. Did have some interesting stuff going on in the last session of this. Someone turning off my gravity and hurling all of my possessions onto the floor. Very considerate of them. Very nice. Alright, so this is resolved finally. Am I seeing anything special there? Not really. Honestly, looks pretty much like a normal sun so far, but we'll let it resolve, because once you can see the color, sometimes you see something new. Man. If I recall, like, the objective for today was really, like, not much. Yeah, 2 zeros into level 2. Just chuck a couple of these in there. And we'll just do maybe this dwarf planet one. Yeah, this looks like a pretty normal sun. Yeah, don't say anything too special about that one. I do wonder if saving these like prevents me from like getting repeats of them or something. Like that would be kind of nice. Would give me an incentive to remember to actually save all these. I try to save all of them, but I don't always do it. Okay. Level 2, one more. Wonder if there's a way to like increase the speed of like satellite rotation. That'd be nice. Because waiting for this is actually one of the longer parts of this process. There we go. Yeah, this one was pretty much 50-50. Close enough. Looks like an empty space one again. Those are way too common. Alright. That's fine. Is this done? Yes. Okay. That's all we got in there. Which is kind of a sad box, but whatever. I think this is the... I think I replaced the one that I was, you know, trying to keep. Yeah, this one's fine. Okay. Didn't want to write over the other one that had the Apocalypse log in it. It's Delta and Victor. We'll be doing that later today. Yep, this is definitely an empty space one again. Okay, well, we got it set up for later. Should also do a transistor check. One is looking pretty bad. We'll have to deal with that later today. For now, it should be okay, though. Considering there's nothing on there, that's a very long one. You know, that one's so long that it's making me suspect that there might be something behind it, but I really don't think there will be. Let's just try it anyway. Oh, raining outside. I think I've got the rain upgrade. Yep, storm filters bought. Okay. Oh. Yep, getting that storm out there. Well, hopefully nothing too bad happens while there's a storm outside. I can't imagine anything bad happens because of that. Is the fact that, you know, rain just pours into this place because we got that gigantic open thing, but whatever. I feel like there's a bigger hitch to that save than normal. Hey there, Kryptonite. How you doing? As you can probably tell from my voice, I am still pretty sick today, but, you know, hopefully it doesn't impact the stream too badly. Looks like whatever's going on with, like, chat has fixed itself, so that's good. And glad about that. I think that this isn't a game where, like, the experience of, like, please sponge the floor. Unfortunately, I wood chippered the sponge, so I don't have a sponge. Yeah. And that's that. I would love to actually sponge the floor. Can I actually buy another sponge? Nope. Not there. I feel like it would probably be like these things could also be doing use for that, but yeah. Unfortunately, I just don't have a sponge. Which is the sponge under here? Like, I didn't see it. I missed it. Oh, that's still going. That's also still going? Okay. Is it a decorative thing? Oh. Why is a sponge a decoration? Alright, let's try this. Okay. Well, maybe this will work. Who knows? Well, apparently you can buy a sponge. It's just for some reason a decoration, which makes no sense, but it's also cheaper. It's only 3 credits. Okay. One more. I kind of wonder if, like, maybe it doesn't actually clean in this version of the game because it's under decorations instead of, like, under tools. Feels like that might end up being the case here. Yeah, this doesn't work. Yeah, this doesn't actually do anything, unfortunately. This is a purely decorative sponge. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't have the option to clean. I'm stuck with the horrific mess that I've made for myself here. And have no way of fixing it. There might be a sponge buried somewhere, who knows, but yeah, these ones apparently don't work. I wonder if, like, you can sponge at all in this version of the game. Maybe it's not something that works at all. Alright, well, I'll just chuck this onto here, I guess. I have no idea. Oh, you have to do it that way, huh? don't feel like this is working. Excuse me. Yeah, doesn't seem to work. I kind of wonder if that was just a feature that was added later, or if it's just that sponge doesn't work. Are these sponges different? I feel like they might be. I didn't check the other one though, so maybe it just is the ability to sponge the floor is like added later or something. It could just legitimately be I can't actually fix the problem in this version of the game. Oh, this did have something in it. Updating the game is recommended. I mean, I'm almost done this run, so I'll play an updated version later. Well, that's kind of neat. Oh, this says text. I think this is one I've seen before, though. This might be just the come here one again, which, if it is, that's, you know, fine. But, you know, I think that'll have been the third time I've gotten that one, if this is that one again. So, in any event, I guess time for me to go visit the other stuff, or maybe I'll grab a bit of stamina before I go. Yeah, I think this is a game where, like, having a fever is actually beneficial to a part of the experience, in all honesty. So, I think that'll actually be good for me, in a certain sense. And much worse in a certain sense. Because my competence is going to, like, fall off of a cliff. Okay, I think this is one where I go across this. Maybe not, actually. Eh. Forget which one I had plugged in. I think it was Delta first. Is that this one? Looks like it. Is this the sort of game, though, where, like, if I upload it, or re-upload the new patch, like, does that cause my previous save files to, like, break down or anything? Feels like the sort of game where, like, it wouldn't carry over saves to new patches or updates. Seven, 5, 571F. 03BD 57571F. Updates don't corrupt save files? Oh, okay. Kind of wondering if, like, I would have missed out on things that would have required triggers from, like, earlier days or whatever, though. All right. And I also have to go down to Transformer number 1 and get that one fixed. Okay. Is this one Victor? Looks like it. Yep. One of the things I've noticed has gone severely downhill, funny enough, is my ability to type. It is unfortunate, since that's a major part of this game, is typing. Alright. 2170D 49F8E. Okay. Look at that excellent turn out of there. This is a question for you. Like, did you manage to, like, grappling hook the spaceship that comes and, like, levitates everything and removes gravity? I tried to, but I came to that conclusion of trying to do that too late, so I kind of missed it. Do you know if it's possible to, like, grappling hook the ship? If I'd been faster, I could have, like, climbed up onto the roof and, like, tried to throw a grappling hook on it, but it was too far away for me to do it from the ground. Because it would be nice to know if, like, that's a possible thing to do. Just, like, fly away with the spaceship on a grappling hook. Just be like, yeah, no, I'm coming with you. Like Spider-Man or something. You didn't try to? Man. I would love to know if you could. That'd be really funny. It'd probably cause the game to do something really glitchy and weird. Knowing this game, it would probably cause you to just, like, get dragged around through the sky, hit a box at the edge of the thing where the thing despawns, and then just fall to the ground. Let's see here. put Kerfus to the ship. Man, losing Kerfus, though, is a lot of money. Admittedly, I've got like 800 bucks, so... I think I've chosen the literal worst path to try and get to, Transformer 1, but, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, this one was pretty close to dead. Well, nice to have that back up and running so I don't have to think about it for another 10 minutes when it'll inevitably break down again. Let's see here. Yeah, coming around from this angle. Losing Kerfus is preferable to dying. I don't think you would die if you grappling hooked to the ship. Maybe you would, but I mean... I don't think you would. Besides, maybe the aliens would be like, oh yeah, no, we should probably not, you know, drag this guy screaming through the void with his little, like, stick and, his little rope that he's attached to us. Let's just unhook him here, and then we can, sort of deal with that. One thing I'm really upset about with the anti-grav is that, like, I'm missing a couple of my, blue lights. They like got destroyed in the anti-grav thing, like the ones that were all here, and I can't get more of them. Really wish I could. That would be really nice. Hypothetically, if you don't upgrade your transformer stability, you could just have Kerfus turned on like 24/7. Run out of batteries on Kerfus in like weird places and have to go run out and find it, but you know. I mean, well, there aren't any screams of Dr. Kell as he gets dragged into the void because you can't hear sound in space. You have to emit radio waves, and I don't think Dr. Kell emits radio waves. Or old Dr. Kell only transmits audio waves. Wrong frequency. Hypothetically, that actually does produce a very small amount of radio waves. As they like vibrates the materials that he's around, those generate a small amount of radio frequency waves, but it's not many. Kerfus doesn't hit the transformer button. Unfortunately, no, but there is supposed to be an upgraded version of Kerfus that I unfortunately can't access that is supposed to be able to fix the transformers. So, admittedly, that one costs over 1,000, so... And also isn't in my version of the game, so multiple problems. I think that one even has the problem that, like, the Kerfus that does do that won't actually go for the Transformers until they're at 0%. And where the heck? There we go. Rainstorm again. I looked it up. That was one of the things that I wanted to be able to do because I don't want to have to keep doing the I don't want to have to keep taking the reports. Which reminds me, I should probably go ahead and... Damn it. Alright. There we go. Put our cardboard box out into the rain here. This thing. I'll remember to actually try to do the thing that I was planning on trying to do here. I keep forgetting to try this and just, you know, never end up doing it. So we'll find out what happens here. I'll probably lose my grappling hook, which is what's probably going to happen. I've got a second one, though, so... It's probably going to result in broken legs or whatever, but, you know, you seem pretty resilient to having broken legs in this game. I'm pretty bad at estimating the arc on this, so I have to make sure to, like, be pretty close. Dr. Bao loves mushy reports. Dr. Bao is a sociopath who just wants reports no matter what. No matter how many people have to die for his reports, he will get them, damn it. Okay, nothing could possibly go wrong here. Ah. Wait, it doesn't attach to it. Well, that's a shame. Here, I'll show you how to get into the bunker in this iteration. They might have fixed it. So we're going to turn off the light switch. So you'll notice that when I hit the light switch, it disables the security on the doors. And they might have changed this. So you can just go in here now. So the way that you do it is you fish out the keycard if you want to, but you can actually avoid that entirely by just turning off the power. I missed? Oh, well. But yeah, that's how you get into there, is in this patch. They might have fixed that, though. I have no idea, really. Doesn't work in the current one? Oh, that's a shame. It is kind of weird for like the security doors to like automatically unlock during a power out in some ways, but also it would make sense for them to unlock in a power out. Okay, nothing too interesting with the work that we did today as far as them talking about it. That's fine. Alright, let's see what was on you. I'm pretty sure this is the one I've already seen before. Come here, yeah. No, I've seen this before. I've seen this twice before, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's probably some way to get into the bunker in the current one. Like, they just keep changing, like, what you can do to get in there or whatever. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably some way to get in there. Man. It does cheapen the experience of finding some of these things, like knowing that they can be just repeated, like they're just sort of randomly generated in the way they are. Knowing this game, they probably don't actually ever give you the password. It's probably not findable. Kind of like how the password for like getting into the base in the first place is like literally you just have to guess the password, and once you get inside you can find it. You know, it's probably like that. That's one of the situations where I would consider like legitimately just looking up the password, but I don't even know if it has one that you're supposed to be able to use. This way, okay. That is one of the things that I think I wish they would change about this game, actually, is that like there's not enough in-world clues about things like that, of how to find secrets. I would kind of like if there was a little bit more of those. I only had one on the inside. I didn't have one on the outside. I just guessed the password. Maybe I just missed it, but I only found one on the inside. Pretty sure I've seen this neutron star before. Looks like a normal neutron star. It is foggy in here? Okay. You know, everything was a lot tighter before the anti-grav incident. I guess I get started on another one of these, but I think it's about time for sleep. Electron stars? I don't think there could be. Electrons are usually the first thing that gets stripped away in like extreme conditions, so usually the first thing that goes. Like when you have a plasma condition, you've got neutrons and you've got like... I think you still have protons, but I don't think you have electrons. I don't really remember my states of matter well enough off the top of my head when I have a fever, so... But I think that the condition of stars are harsher in the way that our fundamental reality works for electron stars to exist. Could be all charged particles, I can't remember. Man, how'd this happen? There we go. Alright, time for the nightmares. Well, it is sort of what happens. Like, the electrons get stripped off of atoms earlier and more easily than the other parts get stripped off. So you're definitely not going to have electrons as like something that exists in all plasma environment. But yeah, there could be something else going on that would allow for like I don't know if you have positive charges in them either. Okay. Well, I Like, that's the part that I'm having trouble remembering. I think that at those extremes, you're probably losing the protons as well, which is probably why you end up with neutron stars. Or actually, maybe, like, you end up with neutron stars because, like, those are the conditions where you have, like, no protons. Protons are much more, like, interlinked to the atoms themselves, so it's a lot harder to, like, get rid of those unless you're undergoing the nuclear fusion, but even then you still maintain the protons. In the atomic core, it's just, you know... Oops. The neutron star is just all neutrons. I think that's why they're called neutron stars. They're usually dying stars, if I recall correctly. I think it's when, like, they've lost all charge. I forget, actually, like, the process of ending up with a neutron star, actually. That's an interesting question. It's like, why would you have a neutron star? Like, what would cause that to happen? I think you'd have to look that up on, like, Wikipedia, probably. I can't remember it at all. Man. Oh, other way. Yeah, but I don't remember, like, what part of, like, the supernova stops it from being, like, one of the other post-supernova things. Like, why it wouldn't be, like, what you need to... What are the conditions required for it to become one of those instead of, like, a black hole or something else like that? I have to turn on my lights again now that I've shut off the power to them. Because honestly, I don't really know. I think it's the ones that are, like, close to becoming a black hole, but not quite become neutron stars. Realistically, just, it's one of those questions that you should probably ask someone more qualified. Collective zeitgeist of the internet. Normal exoplanet. This one looks pretty normal. Don't think I see anything too weird about this. We'll chuck that over there. Well, we have to do a bit more than just looking at them. You have to understand some pretty crazy math, really. Which I usually don't. Weird chemistry stuff as well, figuring out, like, how light gets emitted out of different atoms. God damn it. One of the biggest boons to, like, figuring out how stars work is figuring out, like, how the electrons, or how the atoms, like, emit different types of light. Like, that's the real big thing to figuring out how they're working. Not in actually figuring out how nuclear fusion works, because that lets you sort of figure out the direction that it has to be going in, because it has to be going from like lighter particles or atoms to heavier, denser ones. Man. I'm probably like literally just missing these signals. I'm probably just not seeing them. There we go. Just gonna like upgrade some of this stuff here. Change to how I've upgraded this is gonna make gonna take a little while to adjust to, I think. There we go. All right. This looks like another blank screen. It's unfortunate. Yep, my pile of drive data is still just as out of hand as ever. See if I can... Maybe there's different types of stains. I'm going to try sponge on a different type of stain here. Yeah, no, this isn't working. It's like the sponge have to be wet somehow. Filter size immediately appeared, yeah. It's not hugely important, but it's just convenient. Try dunking it in water first. The problem is, like, I don't really have any great sources of water, because I basically got, like, the toilet. The sink doesn't seem to work. I'm going to upgrade this one. That one had some weird gaps in it. That sounds suspicious. So we'll try that one. I guess I could run all the way to the river with the sponge, but that seems like a horrible idea. I'm pretty sure like I just need a different sponge. Alright, there's that random ass pool of water, you're right. Why is there that random ass pool of water, though? That's the question. Okay, still doesn't work. I mean, I wouldn't call that a huge pool. I'd call that like a less than a kiddie pool, but either way, it still doesn't work. Goddamn game. Alright. Let's go to the store and buy ourselves some pizzas here. had a mop, and I also couldn't get that one to work. That was what I actually tried first before I put in the... That one I actually tried using before I put it through the wood chipper. Although, admittedly, I might have been using it wrong. What the heck? Another blank screen, damn it. Did I miss it? Probably. Nope. That is bizarre. Okay. Alright, that is a narrow band right beside 0. Just upgrading crap to level 3 now for no reason whatsoever. Is that a broom? I thought that was a mop. Hard to remember for me, because that was quite a while ago. I think this is another one that I was upgrading to 3. Okay, we are out of discs. Let's go buy some more, I guess. I don't think I've eaten quite that many pizzas, because usually it's like a pizza every like day and a half, so it's probably more like 20 pizzas. It does seem to be like one of the more efficient food items, like for just increasing your actual food value. So I think that's fine. It works. There's a little bit of something in there, but it's nothing too interesting. Damn it. Alright, we were going to also upgrade this. I'm pretty sure that's why I had that there. Yeah, these are actually all. I just want to double check. I was pretty sure I'd complete that correctly. I wonder if they ever send you a message to be like, yeah, we got your stuff, but you haven't gotten your daily task completed yet. kind of awkward if they could. This just looks like gas giant. Saturn? Can't really tell here. Oh, there's no rings. Well, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be then. Well, yep. I do still like that the only interaction that you have with cockroaches is to immediately eat them. Huh. Damn it. It is a gas giant. Just can't really tell which one it is or anything like that. Could be any. Who knows? Alright. Onto the pile. Are you at 3? Yes. I forget why I wanted to look at this. We'll find out, I guess. I mean, I eat the MREs, but, you know, they're not very useful. Okay, so that was kind of a weird signal, but just in the sense that it was much more monotone. Usually have it sort of like play a little bit of a melody. That was just a bit one note. Okay. In terms of randomness of signals, I can't remember if that makes it more likely or less likely to be like this, because it's literally just like this one sort of band here. This feels like almost Morse code. Damn it. Yeah, the reduced cooldown is like making this a little bit less annoying. Yeah, no, he sends me one of those every day as well. I just eat them. I've eaten pretty much all the MREs that they send me. So, you know, a nice palate cleanser between pizzas. It's probably why I don't need to eat, like, you know, pizza every single day. It's like because I'm also eating the MRE. Maybe I am still eating entire pizzas per day. I haven't actually really been carefully checking. Okay. It's definitely a planet. Daily tasks. 3 zeros, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Echo and Kilo. This looks like Mars again. Feel pretty sure we've been to Mars already, but not that sure. And by we've been to Mars, I mean I've gotten the signal from Mars. If you eat lots of MREs, he says I don't want to eat that. I don't eat a lot of MREs, so I do eat one every day, but maybe if you've got the other diversity of like stuff you're eating, it's not as bad. I do feel like that mechanic's probably not in the new, or that probably is the newer mechanic though. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure how to update this game. Games like this are always a little bit of a pain for me to update. I'm just gonna wait till it explodes, actually. Brought to turn on our face cam for today. Without the blue mood lighting, it's a lot less weird looking. We need those blue gamer lights. Well, the aliens give us blue gamer lights, and the aliens take away our blue gamer lights. I wonder if in the new patch, like, they make it so that you have to eat, like, a diverse diet of lots of different things, like, to stop you from just eating the same thing over and over again. That might be how what they've done. Because that might even stop me from, like, just eating all pizza or whatever. Yeah, but can't they just have, like, an auto-update thing like they have with Steam where, like, it just updates for me and I don't have to think about it? Can't they do that? Probably not. That would probably be not as good. That's exactly what they did? Damn. Then how am I supposed to have my all-pizza diet? Which isn't actually all pizza because I'm eating plenty of other stuff, but, you know. I think that would just cause me to, like, waffle between pizzas and chocolate cakes, though. Which would not be a healthier diet. It would just be, you know, a more diverse, not healthy diet. I'm kind of wondering if this exoplanet is worth it, but got plenty of drives, I guess. Might be better to sleep. Who knows? What I would kind of like is if they would add like a sitting down in your chair animation for like when you're looking into the camera, so it doesn't look like this when you're at the desk, but you know, whatever. Okay. I guess I should get some drives ready for like the day here. So we do like a level 1 here. Then we need a level 2, and then we got plenty of level 3s and plenty of level 0s. Really don't think there's anything in that one. Alright, let's get our box ready for the day, I guess. What the hell? Oh god. Okay. What's going on here? Ah. Okay. Well, they decided to put my MRE inside the box there, and that has destroyed the fundamental reality of the game. Excuse me. Ugh. Huh. That's a weird looking planet. Alright, let's get this going here. This is just Mars again? We just had Mars. God damn it. No, this looks a little bit different. Yeah, close enough there. Okay. Well. Oh, this is the one that I'm keeping. All right, I've got the... There we go. And it's got that for today. Okay. 3 of 0s. on level 1. On level 3. Then we just make a level 2. Don't feel anything interesting out of that one, really. Really? All right. Well, hopefully this works out okay. Let's see here, that's level 1, one more level. Wonder what day we're up to. Or is this day 24 by now? Or are we... This is day 22. I thought it was day 22 when I started, though. Might be differences based on, like, the day that you actually start the game, which is a different sort of thing, and then the day that they start sending you missions, which isn't the first day that you arrive here. Okay, so level 2. Alright. Looks like another gas giant to me. Yeah, close enough. All right. Yeah, it looks like just a regular old gas giant. Could I say which one that is? No. Gas giants have a tendency to look fairly similar to one. It might be Venus. Venus a gas giant? I can't remember right now. I'm quite sick. Honestly, remembering names of places has never been my forte anyhow, and planets are just a place. So if you really think about it, like, not knowing, like, which planets is which is basically just, you know, failing at geography on a much more global scale. Funny thing is, I'm apparently as good at, like, geography as, you know, most Americans, or better than most Americans, depending on how you interpret it. When you look at them and they're like, you know, where is, like, you know, locate Russia on a map or whatever. And then they, you know, point to, like, Delaware or something like that. text. Alright, we'll just continue on then. Yes, I at least know where Russia is. If you ask me where Georgia is, and not the American one, I will slightly sort of know roughly where it is, but I will not be able to point to it on a map. You know, because I am bad at geography. You know, I can point to England and France on a map. You know, I'm better than a lot of those Americans that get ambushed by people in the streets and ask stupid questions. Well, who knows? Maybe if I was under pressure, I would fail at that as well. Okay, this looks like a blank screen one again, which is unfortunate. It's fine though. Okay. Actually, we'll do this first. Echo and Kilo. Okay. Pretty sure I've gotten this signal a million times already. Bit unfortunate. Okay. Chuck you in the pile. I'm gonna wait till it's a little bit more light out before I go. And that means doing a little bit more of the stuff. Okay. Again, we're looking at probably a blank screen again. Way too many of these ones. I kind of feel like they don't repeat the assets like the planets or the asteroids as often. So when they need filler, they use these ones way more often than the other ones. Which is like, eh. This is an exoplanet? Heck. Could actually also just mean that there's no, like, that the visual data is not loading properly. That could also be the possibility here. Okay. Ooh. I still don't actually know, like, if, like, one of these going down is enough to, like, completely screw me over, or if, like, all three of them have to go down. But I would like to get that one fixed pretty soon. Not sure if this is on this side of the river or not. I haven't gotten to Echo very often. I think it is skirting just this side of the river. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Oh, God. Wait, which is this? This is Echo, yeah. O4 AFF 4B C8B O4 AFF 4 BC 8B. Okay. Alright. I wonder what the actual field cap of this thing is. I wonder if it's like 300. Kind of interesting to know. I wonder if I can still fuel it even if it's solar powered. Maybe it's got like a hybrid engine or something like that. Okay. Zero 7 158 1190. Okay. Two. Okay. And after this, we can head back home. We can finish our missions for the day. And I guess go to sleep. Oh God. What the heck? There's some weird rubber banding going on here. I think there's some, like, bizarre... Okay. Right, whatever that was... That was weird. Hopefully that's stopped. I haven't actually figured out if it has. Had some weird automatic forward momentum going there. Wow. Well, yeah, looks like we got a clear road ahead of us now. Yeah, nope. Controls are back to normal. That was weird. I have no idea why that was like that. Ouch. All right. What are these weird shadows here? Feels like a visual glitch more than anything, but who knows. Okay. Did I get the right one? I kind of wonder if I got the right one here. Guess we'll find out when we get back home. Okay. Well, do I have some? What the heck? What the hell's that? That looks super weird. That looks like food. That doesn't look like a planet. Obviously, we're gonna have to, like, fully scan this one. Let's just do this. So, all just pluses. Yeah, no, we got the right one. Okay. Seriously, this does not look like a planet. It's listed as an object. Is this a spaceship? This looks like a pizza has been, like, impaled by, like, some sort of chocolate truffle. That's what this looks like. Yeah, definitely get the feeling like that's like some sort of alien in a like chocolate truffle spaceship with like a pizza. Definitely pizza. And they have just decided to mess with me. They're like, hey, this is our advertisement for Interstellar Pizza Place. Yeah. Let's see what happens when we scrub all the data out of this one. Like, is that a meme? I actually don't know if that's a meme, because I don't know memes. It does seem like one. I do feel like that is probably, like... I do feel like that's a pizza. How would I know? I don't know if it's ShamWow guy's body. I mean, I can't get the current tools I have to like work for cleaning, so I could definitely use a ShamWow right now, I guess. Ugh. All right. Is this another paper airplane one? No, this could be just a asteroid. By the way, I think now's about time to go to sleep. Definitely hear some sort of sound going around there, which is interesting. Like the sound of an MRE glitching into a box. Did I remember to send my box today? I think I have not done that yet. I'll just go all the way to 100. Why not? Okay. Now let's just check this thing here. Yeah, it's an asteroid. Gets rid of that abomination, which is great. Calling that one junk data. Alright, we have to go and get our box ready to send. Alright, we committed. We're going for this one. Alright, and it's a proper signal. Nice. Alright. I think this has everything it's supposed to in it. If it doesn't, hopefully they'll send us a message. Okay. This one's probably just a regular planet, looks like. Could be a star. Given how fast they give me feedback, I do wonder if they're even looking at the signals I send them back home. Yeah, it looks like a star. Okay. Oh, it's a dwarf planet. It's a very strange looking dwarf planet. Something going on in the last little bit there, but I don't think it's anything too interesting. You never know when you're going to miss out on something, I guess, and we got plenty of spare tapes, so... Are they even really humans? I think it's less that they're not humans, and it's more that they've, like, just uploaded some pre-scripted sort of, responses and just aren't actually responding to any of the data you sent. Why did you process I mean, why not, really? You know. Definitely sending this one to the boss later. I'm not really sure how the visualizer is capable of doing that, to be perfectly honest with you, given that it definitely is not supposed to be able to. But, yeah. I don't know why I committed to this side when, you know, like, all the other signals are off to, like, the one side. I've gone for the one rogue signal that's off all the way the hell this way. Yeah. Thanks, game. You could listen to that on repeat all day. I definitely could not, but, you know. But I gotta say, like, I translate these into, you know, I interpret these signals for the text, and sometimes you get that. Alright, we're translating this one for no good reason whatsoever. Okay. Imagine if randomly that thing was your first signal. I think that could give a very, like, weird impression to the game if that was your first signal. I feel kind of like it probably prevents you from getting that as your first one, though. That is another slightly weird looking planet, honestly. Unknown. That's not a planet? Looks like a planet. Good enough. Okay. Daily task completed, package received. Yeah, I'm not too sure how they do the dates here. It feels like this is 2 days behind on what my save progress says it is, but same time, whatever. That's a very weird looking planet. Looks like something from some sort of like weird World of Warcraft orc sort of planet or whatever the heck. I can't remember. I don't remember the lore for that game very well. Especially because I never played World of Warcraft. I mean Warcraft 3. Warcraft 2, Warcraft 1. Oh, this is done. Yeah, nothing that interesting. There was a bit going on at the end of the signal that I thought might have made it interesting, but unfortunately, no. Meatball Planet. Kinda looks like a meatball, I guess? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Let's try operating this one. Might actually just be a completely normal planet, but it's weird that it's listed as an object. That could just be a problem with the way developers have decided to, like, code it, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'm now suspicious of, like, things that are listed as objects when they clearly are planets. Ugh. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's a blank screen one. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Yeah. Not a huge fan of those ones. No, I think I am actually eating a whole pizza every day. Well, pizzas are good, so it's fine. You know, they've got vegetables, they've got meat, they've got bread, they've got dairy. You know, they're the whole deal. They're the whole package. Ugh. Okay. Don't feel like there's anything special to that one, but... Is it raining again? It is raining again. It's been raining a lot lately. Really validates you taking that anti-rain modifier. Alright. I think once we hit midnight, it'll be 4 o'clock in real life for me. That's when I'm going to switch over to Age of Empires. 2 hours of each. Half and half, roughly. I think Age of Empires is going to go really poorly today. I'm already not very good at it, so... It's kind of interesting, nothing too special. Weird unknown object planet. I would have hoped it would have had a little bit more to it, but it's fine. This is another blank space one. Bane of my existence, these. Still not sure what these are for. Like, I have not found any sort of gun or gun-like thing in this game so far. They said there was supposed to be one, like, in here somewhere behind the boxes, but it was not, so... And even if it was, like, what would it be for? Ever-growing pile. Okay. They tell you where the gun is in the email. It was supposed to be behind the boxes in the garage, but it wasn't. So I might have destroyed it. Who knows? Maybe I caused it to be destroyed by me throwing around boxes or hitting it with a crowbar. Wouldn't surprise me. Not sure what the point of having a gun would be, though. It's not like there's anything to use it on. Damn it. Alright, Carfus, time for you to roll out. Yankee.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Gun is one of the servers. I don't remember that, but maybe that's the case. There you go. Alright. Maybe I remember it wrong. Probably do. That would be way back here. I think it would be Dr. Ken is the one who says that. Because he's the one that's paranoid. Dr. Lair? I don't think I've got that message anymore somehow. Interesting. Don't see anything interesting about this one. I actually think the emails have gotten less weird as time has gone on. Yeah, Dr. Eno left a gun and ammo behind the crate in the garage. So maybe they've moved it in the newer update. Slash, you know, it exists now. But can't imagine it would be that useful. Maybe they moved it because people were destroying it with a crowbar. I wonder if Carfus is lost. Well, Oh, no, here you are. So what is that thing on the radar, then?
Meow.
Okay. Should I go out and find out what that radar ping is? Probably, I don't know. Kind of wish I could... That's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's going to be impossible for me to find. This, on the other hand, looks like just an asteroid. Could try buying the upgrades for the radar and figure out what it's supposed to actually do, but I can't really read it. Like, I don't know what the data's trying to tell me. It's like, there is a thing over here. It's like, okay, cool. Like, is it just a tree or something? You found a grenade. Interesting. Alright. It is actually just about time for me to call it the end of the session for today, though, so... pretty much right on time. Hopefully they're going to ask for me to send them a lot of level 3s. That would be great. Ugh. Just been chugging back SEPA calls this entire time. I don't think they do very much. Yep, asteroids not being very interesting signals continues to be the case. Like, it's these sort of emails. It makes me feel like they just literally have this on queue, so as soon as they receive the packages, they just send that right away without actually even looking at it. Alright, get another one of these started, potentially. I'm not even going to bother, actually. Let's see what our mission is. 3 zeros, 2 2s, and 1 level 3. And Kilo and Echo. Pretty sure those are the ones I just did. Okay. So, let's swap this over here. Take a while to load up for a second here. I'm just gonna actually go blow my nose real quick. One of the doctors sent you a death threat for one of the level zeros. That's actually really funny. Okay. So we got that going now. Exit this. Okay. So I play these games for like the competitive, which is probably not great when I'm feeling sick here. If I lose this one too badly, what's going on here? If I lose this one too badly, I'll try some of the campaign mode though. What's going on here? What? Is there a patch? Or is there... You're currently offline. I know I'm streaming, so clearly I'm online. Reconnect in notifications panel. That's different. I mean, I'm part of it. It clearly knows what account I'm supposed to be in here. Successfully reconnected. Okay, that was weird. Okay, what the hell? Oh, retrieving data. Come on. Present status of friends is temporarily offline. Looks like they've got some weird network issues right now. It is weird that it is taking this long for this. Okay. I do wonder if this is going to impact the gameplay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. This is really weird. I'm worried about like what it's going to do for... well, it's saying I've got this information, so... I was kind of wondering if it was going to mess with my matchmaking and like set me up against something really weird. If I didn't wait for it to finish, so... Looks like it's fine now, though. What data could it possibly be retrieving here that takes it so long? This is so weird. I'm actually, in spite of the fact that like I only got into this game because they added the new factions, I really hope that they don't keep adding a lot more factions. Makes it so much harder for them to properly balance this game. Or these kinds of games. Kind of nice in like Voices of the Void if you got more information about like the different doctors. You don't really get too much about them, because all of the emails that you get sent from all of them sound completely just like AI generated, basically. Yeah, I wonder if there's like network problems right now. Yep, this is definitely looking weird. Is this fella actually unranked? Who knows? Definitely feels like there's something going on with the servers. Alright, okay, either way. Alright, so who are we playing up against here? Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like not even going to properly load this in. Oh, there we go. Up against the French. Okay. So I think against the French, what you want to do as Japan is just build a melee death ball. Like, just all melee infantry.
用意すべし。はあ。造営いたす。ののみぞ。はっ。
The reason I sort of think that is that it really sort of helps counter those knights. Who could otherwise be kind of scary. Alright. Yeah, so my goal here is to get a big melee death ball, like Samurai, Spearman, Onobugesha, and have all those be my sort of like main sort of units here. Okay.
必ずも物見ぞ馬上でござる馬の上じゃ
Okay, so I think that'll be about as much as we're getting of that. It's a pretty good number of sheep that we have here. In a certain sense, I think sheep are a little bit less important for Japan, but, you know, you still want to get as many as you can there. Not a lot of build space here. Placing down our landmarks is actually going to be kind of weird. So we can't really put it somewhere safe like we would normally want it to be. It's going to have to be, like, kind of up front. Much more so than I would normally like it. Okay.
用意すべし。はあ。皆一同向かいたまえ。建立
So
す
Kura
べし。
Storehouse is unfortunately basically always the one you're going to take. You kind of wish like there was a bit more variety in that regard.
構えた沼の上じゃはっ馬で行く
There is actually a theory I've got like about how to use ninjas potentially, but like
構えたり走れ
oh, look at all these sheep just in my base here.
仰せの通りいたすまで馬上でござるはっ
Don't know how long I've been idling for.
はて。
Not really
用意すべし
doing a great job here.
向かいせばや恩下寺や
御下寺あり。不審最中。はてな。
I've got lots of food here though. I'm actually... Should I leave these there? I might.
おわん
用意すべし。はっ。御下
I'm
寺
gonna
あり。
get these first. I think they're still faster even though we've got like one upgrade.
おわん下寺今足を運べ
Let's go ahead and do this.
顔彫りじゃここに半べり一度位置につけ立ててご覧ぜさす
なんぞ役が。
There's a lot
建
of
立
sheep
い
we
た
have.
した。
We're getting some more even.
一度位置
So
に
we move you guys onto stone here. Or actually, no, I need wood.
発木じゃ
承知。
押し寄せられておる
Am I sure I'm up against France? Is that a French building? Alright.
何の下寺じゃ
Actually gone for a bit of boat there.
一度。なんぞ役が。
下寺今に本流にかかる
I think what we want to do is actually just move up to the next stage. But for now, let's also grab our first barracks.
立ててご覧ぜさす。承知いたした。いかな役か。申し。畑のなりわい。
I don't think there's that many fish on this map, though. So while he is going to get a big boost for going for those fish, I don't know if it's going to be enough to make that big of a difference.
なんぞ役が。いかな役か。
おのみ無論
So I don't think you actually necessarily need the actual, like, building to go for fish, but start getting some of these guys out.
下寺今に。必ず建
Get
物
a second barracks out.
申し。
構えておるぞ
I think I'm just gonna get, like, our,
下寺今に。
stone income entirely from, like, our gold
いかな役か。
for right now. And that'll be fine.
一度位置につけ書き寄せて
役儀はまだ可能。
Okay.
申し
百姓剣山題目を集め承知いたし必ず建申し功労沙汰いたした
いかな役か畑に参る
支度済みぬれば
Okay.
お安
下地に足を運べ
おめできたぞ心得奉り一同位置につけ織り出すべし下地を下され御下地のざる
Gotta deal with that annoying typical French thing of him raiding all the time with knights. That's fine though.
おかめやつわものども向かうべしメイドに送るまで打ち入られておる破壊する役がござるか
That's a scout
下地を
getting killed.
破壊いたした
It's, you know, not ideal. Let's see if we can lure him over here.
確かに心得立てまつり申す
Okay.
百姓ここぞ力本流にかかる承知いたし
Gonna try and get the age up pretty soon here. It's not like a fast castle age by any
なん
stretch,
ぞ
but
役が
役儀はまだ可能お安
I think we've really taken the impetus out of like him raiding with Cav anymore.
おかめやとくとく行け
So I think I've got a little bit of time here to age up.
いかない役か 下地を下されつわものども向かうべし沙汰いたした
He really wants it.
ここに半べ
It's 1,200 for age up, which is quite a ways away.
下地を下すつわものども向かうべしやりしゅ構え我と共に仰せの通りいたすまでおかめありとく行け
一度お任せを
ここに半べ
Hmm. Placement for this is abysmal.
本流にかかる
I'm not sure how the AI for this works, honestly, if I'm totally honest with you.
ここごと攻められたつわものども向かうべしおかめありとくとく行け馬乗り仰せの通りいたすまでやりしゅ構え我と共に
Unlike a lot of men-at-arms, Japanese samurai are actually pretty okay into cavalry because of their ability to block the lance charge, but French actually have a bit of an advantage there compared to normal.
いかな役か
良き出来栄え皆の衆行け直ちにゲジのほどはしかり必ず手にしてごらん仕込みか
Okay.
党の者ども村衆行け
さようでござる役を
御方
やりしゅ忠節を尽くすのみ役を申し付けください
So,
一度御下地のところにさようで
yeah, Both of us are in the castle age. I think he's got an eco advantage.
黄金松代まで
拙者にかかれば
いかに致すべきや
おぼし飯のほどは御意の旨拙者にお任せ
Yeah, I have to send a little bit of an escort to deal with anything that might be standing near this relic.
下地を果たすところ
I would like to wall in a little bit, but it's so risky to like spend that much money on a wall.
いか
おぼし飯のほどは
That's fine.
励むまで皆の衆よきざ参らん
Man. Like, this is why I don't want a wall. It's because there's like no room on this map.
一同下地待つのみ本下地必ず遂げつかませに候
Oh, get this finally.
いかに致す
一同
行け
励むまで
皆の衆よく聞けまさに造営の最中
Okay, I'm gonna move these guys over to here. Get on those berries.
拙者にか
存ずる汗迎え動け唱えよ
Do wish that the way that that stupid unit that you're supposed to get like was different, but whatever.
一同
Okay.
よく聞け励むまで
いずこに向かうべきや攻めてきよった終戦の本地してゆくべし
Okay.
さようで一同本下地の通り
Build this and then we'll work on this thing. Okay. Actually need more gold already.
おぼし飯のほどは
一同よく聞け
控えおれ皆の衆
Let's
よ
actually
く
move
聞け
these guys all onto that. And I want to have, like, actually 2 more barracks, I think.
本下地のほどは役を申し付けください
Capturing a sacred site, that's fine.
仰せの通り行き申し候
いずこに向かうべきや
Our goal here is just to end up with, like, enough stuff that we can sort of just walk over our opponent here. I think this isn't getting built.
皆の衆よく聞け
Okay, he's got archers.
一同とく行け
Okay, still not worried about that
いか
then.
に致すべきや宋の者ども宋の衆行くぞ一同成就したも同然皆の衆よく聞け行け直ちに励むまで
下地のほどは
役儀をいただき
承知いたした
So we'll grab that and send it back to there. Got the age up ability, but we're not going to take it.
拙者にかかれば
Instead, we're going to pound out tons of units.
者ども行くぞすぐに落成とならんし 励むは仰せの通り雪申し候。存ずるか。恩義を押し付けください。ておるぞ。
励むまで。
Okay, so
さようで。いかな役が？
at this point in time, we just sort of are going to try and hope that we can roll over what they've got
存ずる。
with what is pretty much a pretty big army.
ゲージのほどは甘えておるぞ。
Grab that while we're at it.
控えおれ。恩下寺後恩下寺必ず遂げつかまつり。存ず汗迎え。存ず恩知してゆくべし。控えおれ。汗迎え。存ずるか。必ず果たし遂ぐ所存に候。
Yeah, I've got a much bigger army than he does.
やり合わせかな。一同必ず果たし遂ぐ所存に候。
Brought some villagers with me. You know, whatever. We'll set this up for here.
終戦の者、ゲージ取り敵を終戦の者、ゲージマット、備えよ。一同、ゲージマット、控えおれ。恩下寺必ず遂げつかまつり。恩知してゆくべし。
Okay, I think we commit to attacking here. I don't think that we try to
存ずるか。
get out of this by aging up or anything.
役を申し付けくださる。
Okay.
控えおれ。恩下寺ご披露。討ち取る敵を探せ。一同、ゲージマッツ恩下寺を渡す。終戦の者、ゲージマッツのみ。存ずる。動け。備えよ。役儀をいただきたく存ず。 一度、者ども、行くぞ。御方のため。
That's their villagers on the wood line that we got. We've pop capped ourselves, which is great. See if we can get them off the gold there.
一同、よく聞け。御方のため。
Okay.
一同、ゲージマット、恩下寺を果たすところ。
Mangonel needs to go down.
かに致せで励むまで
Two villagers that we brought along for the ride are still here.
まさに造営の
Fantastic.
最中終戦のもの必ず果たし遂げてこられておれ
一同誇られ
一同ほっとく行け戦うがために終戦のものゲージ本地してゆくべし
Yeah, that's what I thought.
恩下寺必ず渡月かまつり候
素晴らしい攻めてき
一同
たんだ
ゲージ待つのみ討ち取る敵を探せ一同ゲージ終戦のものゲージ待つのみされたと
One of the reasons I'm sort of slowing down on my production is I do actually want to get an age up here.
まさに造営皆の衆いざ参らん御方のため
控えおれ恩下寺必ず渡月かまつり候
一同つわものども向かうべし必ず果たし遂げそのに候
Oh, we got it.
敵道敵地倒れ
Alright. Well, in spite of our disadvantages, we managed to win that. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of explain my strategy a little bit there. Typically, like, what you saw my opponent take was, like, a mix of archers and knights. And the problem with that sort of composition into Japan is that Japan doesn't have to take ranged units, so the knights are a little bit superfluous. Because if I just have this big melee blob of just spearmen, samurai, and Onobugeisha, he can't really flank the formation, and he has to make sure those archers are always hitting spears, but if they're in a giant melee blob, it's really hard to sort of make sure that that's happening. And they also kind of have longer reach than the samurai, so they end up being actually lower priority targets than the samurai are, who are closer in. So he ends up using either a lot of micro just to fight this, or he has to, like, basically allow for my tanky units to soak up a lot of damage that he doesn't want them taking up. So it makes it so that's much harder for him than it is for me, is how the strategy sort of works, by not giving him sort of weak units to sort of poke and prod at. Yeah, and basically I managed to, like, get in there and completely destroy his eco, so he got to Imperial Age, but, like, yeah. If we take a look here, we got, like, the villager count. He was way ahead on villagers through pretty much the entire game. And then suddenly I just got in there and killed all his villagers, and that was sort of that. My military count was pretty much higher than his the entire time because he was going for those expensive knights. I was going for the much cheaper infantry. I've been disconnected. Okay. Yeah, I might just have to not really play this right now. Win 20 matches as the Japanese. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should try... Well, actually no, because this actually stabilized real fast here. This connected real quickly now. So that might have, like, fixed itself? I don't know. But, yeah, like, there's certain matchups where I think Japan, you just don't build any of your ranged units, you don't build any cavalry, and suddenly you're really hard to counter. Because the counters against, like, Japanese infantry are, like... The archers counter the light infantry, the crossbows counter the heavy infantry, but they're both, like, kind of fragile, so even if they are attacking the things that they counter, if they're getting into melee, like, they kind of lose anyway. And they require more micro from the person who's playing the range units, as opposed to me, who just has to A-move into them. So, I think that, like, a Conqueror level player would actually still beat me, obviously, but they beat me for a bunch of other reasons as well. But, Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll try out, like, the single player then. Like, just because there's the stupid things not working properly. Looks like the Sultan's Ascend is, like, literally just the, Age of Empires. Or, it looks like there's no missions that they added for Japan, which is kind of interesting, but... let's see here. I might as well get this one. I'll go with intermediate.
In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. We call them the Franks. In unreckoned number, horse and foot, lord and commoner alike, they crossed the threshold to the east with a lust for war and plunder. Their ambition: to seize the holy city of Jerusalem, and all Bilad Sham beyond. Terror spread among the Muslims. City by city, we succumbed. The infidels prevailed, but their lawless conquest would be answered by the roar of our righteous lions. These pages tell the story of our struggle, of the courage of great leaders who fought for our land and our faith. With God's favor upon them, they unsheathed their swords and sharpened their spears and earned their place in our eternal memory.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought this was going to be a
I begin
Byzantium
the
thing.
story at
Given
the
the name,
last
though, I guess it makes
bastion
sense.
of the faithful, the ancient fortress of Tyre. May God protect her.
Sort of get the impression that the Crusades were more successful than they really were. Did result in a lot of people getting killed, but they were not very successful.
The port of Tyre had yet held out against capture. But in this year, the King of Jerusalem attacked with renewed fervor. Foreseeing the city's demise, Tyre's governor beseeched the ruler of Damascus to hasten a vigorous force to his aid. At great speed, the most honorable Tokhtakin drew up to the city with a host of his Turkic horse archers. He planned to undermine the siege by attacking the Franks' resources.
Yoruluk geç. Çelik sürün bir ok tüketelim. Eril
Do
ilgili.
these things attack while moving?
Okçular çek tebreşin bitik. Kuyruk dolursun. Anıtkılın. Yoruluk geç ki. Olur. Andı. Orta.
I think these guys attack while moving.
Tokhtakin's riders were unrivaled. Their hooves thundered and their arrows flew.
Tebreşin bitik.
They struck with such speed that the enemy would never know his own assailant.
What is this?
Yoruluk geç.
So you have special abilities in the campaign. Okay.
Arayna. Tamam.
Can fire while moving, yeah.
Tebreşin bitik. Gidelim.
See if we can get around that tower.
Olur.
We'll go for this guy first.
Tebreşin bitik. Yoruluk geç. Allah gerekli. Atış yana. Ya ben atış kıldım. Arayla. Olur. Ya ben ot kabardım. Titreşim bitik.
Okay, so we probably have to kill that tower, I'm guessing.
Andı. Anlaştık. Ya. Ben ya atsadım.
Without hesitation, Tughtekin destroyed the Frankish camps. The more he did so, the more he weakened the attack on Tyre.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have to destroy those.
Okçular hazır. Yoruluk geçki. Gidelim.
Not sure this is actually how any of this really took place in history, but honestly don't know a ton about the specific battle, so
Buyruk olursun.
pretty sure destroying the Frankish lumber camps is not a major priority, though.
Buyruk olursun.
I feel like these outposts don't have arrow slits, so I think we can actually just safely ignore them.
Yoruluk geçki. Tamam. Arayla. Okçular Hasan geldi. Ben ya atsadım. Ayyuhan yaşasa. Anıt kılın.
Just barely staying alive with our 2 melee scouts. These are just scouts, right? Yeah, they're just scouts.
Okçular Hasan titreşim bitik.
Wonder if there's a point to having these resources on keep finding.
Tamam.
And also why this is highlighted.
Ot gerekli. Yoruluk geçki.
Okay.
Ya.
What is this? I think that's their special character, probably. He just has also got, like, the Turk Course Archer stuff. Okay.
Olur.
Does seem kind of like they just copy-pasted that, but...
Ya. Anlaşamam. Yoruluk geçki. Gidelim. Ben ya bu. Arayla. Otka.
Seems being defended by men-at-arms. Can beat these guys just by sort of running away from them.
Buyruk olursun. Gidelim. Yoruluk geçki. Titreşim bitik. Yoruluk geçki. Tamam. Yok oldu. Evet.
This would be a nightmare for me to fight against as Japan if I was going all infantry.
Buyruk olursun.
Warriors and refugees arrived by land and sea, eager to join the fight.
Titreşim bitik.
The nearby settlement would serve as a place to muster a fearsome army.
Ansit hayya bina. Anut. Andı. Ya kuruldu. Çat. Hazır.
مستعد أنا أتحرك
Fertile fishing waters lay close to the shore. The Damascenes had only to command a few of their number to fish there, and no soldier would need endure the roar of an empty
Andı
belly.
yaptır. Andı. Titreşim bitik.
Okay.
جاهز للعمل
Your landmark must survive. Build a House of Wisdom. Build a wing on the House of Wisdom. Oh, God.
ما حاجته
أنصتوا سأفعل
Oh, the House of Wisdom costs practically nothing. Okay. I don't actually know what the bonuses on this do.
مستعدة
Word came that the Franks had gathered a great stockpile of lumber. They surely intended the wood for their siege weaponry. But dry wood easily burns.
Looks like I'm supposed to specifically get the agricultural wing, which, okay. Harvest resources or produce units. Apparently I'm getting pluses on stuff that's all chained together here. From the House of Wisdom, I'm guessing.
مستعد.
Might as well get the wheelbarrow. Looks like you don't use any vills for producing from the House of Wisdom, which is interesting.
القرويون مستعدون كما تشاء.
Our allies under attack. Do we, like, are we supposed to march out and fix that?
ماذا؟
Or do we just let them, like, defend here? I feel like these defenses are supposed to be able to hold for a little while, and we're not supposed to worry about this. It'd be very silly, I think, for us to have to deal with that personally. Texts take a long time to come in. Alright.
ماذا؟
Erin Anut. Yorulup geç.
بما تأمر؟ الأوامر قادمة. شاورني كما تشاء.
Gecik, gidelim.
أجل. مرحبا.
Çakutırız.
قتلة. أحدهم يطلق علينا. أيها السيارة شدوا على المعابيد.
The Bowman attack, nothing too bad. The ability of our archers to attack while moving, that's a big advantage over those guys. Reduce the cost to produce villagers by 35%. Oh. Let's get that.
القرويون هنا.
Alright.
أجل. مرحبا.
Feeling like we're probably going to want to go stables here.
سأبني هذا. سأفعل. ما حاجتك؟
الأوامر في الحال.
I'm actually going to get these guys on wood now.
شيد جيدا.
Wait, where's Lancers? What the heck?
لدي
Why you gotta do me dirty like this game?
لدي مهمة.
Okay. Well, horsemen are a really weak unit, but maybe if we're going to be facing off against a lot of archers, it'll be worth building a few of them. I guess.
أجل. مرحبا.
I don't need this much food production right now.
سأبدأ التعديل.
Definitely want to go a bit more into gold. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to get, like, another wing of this in this particular match.
أيها القرويون كما تشاء. سأبدأ العمل. سأفعل.
Some weird mechanics going on here that I don't fully understand.
أمرك يا
تم
شيخ.
جيدا. جاهزة للعمل.
Just watching as our, like, supplies slowly go up. No idea what that does. So that's interesting.
لدي مهمة.
ما أوامرك يا سيد؟
Okay.
أصبر. ما حاجة أوامر قائدا فلتتحركوا.
سأفعل
سأبني هذا.
كما تشاء.
Not sure what the Turkic Horse Archers are going to cost me. If they're like... Yeah, I don't think that I can go up in age.
الخيال يأخذ سروجكم. اركبوا أيها الخيالة.
مرحبا.
والطفور. اثبتوا الآن. Okçular, erin ilgeri.
The Franks at this time bowed to their king Baldwin of Jerusalem, a man whose rigid heart was fixed on the conquest of Tyre. To this end, Baldwin's men began constructing a colossal siege weapon, a wheeled beast, a ram of thunderous power, a destroyer of cities. The Damascenes had little time to gather their strength before the Titan attacked.
سيتم تشييد ذلك. حسنا.
Okay, so I'm supposed... Like, I can't tell if I'm supposed to destroy them before they finish or what.
تم جيدا.
Buyruk bir.
ما حاجتك؟
استعدوا جميعا.
Though the stout city walls had borne Tyre through countless attacks, they now faced a trial of unimagined scale. Within the city, every archer, craftsman, smith, and sailor were called to the walls in Tyre's most desperate hour.
الخيال مستعد.
Anut, andı.
Okay. Like, I've got no power units is one of the weird things about this.
القرويون
Where's a
هنا.
blacksmith?
سأبني هذا. كما تشاء.
You get as much strength as possible out of these units that I can get, but, like, what am I supposed to use to kill, like, men-at-arms, for example?
تم جيدا.
القرويون هنا. استعدوا جميعا. سأبدأ العمل.
Just gonna have to outnumber them. Just gonna have to use mass.
لدي مهمة. الرماح.
Hazır.
يعجبني ذلك.
What am I even supposed to be spending gold on, I wonder?
الرماح
جهزوا حالا اثبتوا الآن والتطهير إلى الأمام اضربوا بقوة اطلاق حاضر
Relentlessly, the Franks did the bidding of their king, toiling by sun and moon to build his war machine. Ferocious as it seemed, the beast's weakness was its wooden construction.
buyruk bir
Man, we were going through a lot of wood. I've actually got, like, mostly villagers on wood. Because we can't spend any money on gold. Oh, these guys are our gold. We just need, like, these guys as blockers.
الرماح
الخيالة مستعدون
We do actually want, like, tons of them.
القروي تحركوا أيها القرويون.
الرامي مستعد
سيتم تشييد ذلك.
الرماح اصبر الميليشيا سيتم تشييد ذلك
أنا صريحة.
أعطني الأوامر
Okay.
ما حاجته؟
استعدوا جميعا. تحركوا.
We're out of gold. Normally I'd say it's a bad thing, but I don't think it really matters here.
أجمع الحطب.
الرماح
In fact, I think I'm gonna build even more of these things.
مستعدون
سأفعل.
مرن الميليشيا
Do you guys have a bonus versus archers? Or light? No, they have just flat damage. Interesting.
أنا فرحة للعمل. القرويون هنا.
الخيال مستعد
سأبني هذا.
الرماح أجل مستعدون
kuruldu
أمرك يا سيدي مستعد
تم جيدا.
الأوامر قادمة أجل
Yeah, I think we got sort of enough mass to be doing something here.
çelik sürün
الميليشيا أجل مرن
anıt kılıç
القوس جاهز
okçular okçu İlke.
The Franks concluded the construction of their infernal colossus.
ميليشيا السهم مشدود
What am I out of here? Food.
القوس جاهز
I've been spending food very recklessly, so I'm not too surprised by that.
Anıt buyruk komutu okçular olur Amdı
Oh, that is quite a large army, actually. Let's definitely not fight that near those defenses.
اصغوا. أتريد أن ألتقط الحطب؟ سأبدأ العمل.
We'll figure out how that goes in a bit.
يعجبني ذلك أنا فرح أنا فرح
القرويون مستعدون وحاضرون. كما تريد.
أما جيدا
Gecik yoruluk geçki. Andı ya. Andı.
Because of the way they've got their sort of units staggered, it's kind of like
Erin Anut.
trying to give me, I think, a way to deal with this.
Buyruk mu olursun?
As the beast labored along its forsaken path, the Damascenes raised their battle cry, united in their zeal to slay this monster.
I think we got enough to kill this.
الخيالة مستعدون. كما نشاء.
What the hell? Are they even spawning out of this thing? I think there are.
Okçu hazır. Kemancı emrin olur. Kafir olur. Ya.
Does that matter?
Çekil. Okçular. Hazır. Arayla.
Okay.
Okçular. Hasancı geldi. الخيالة مستعدون. Arız kılın. Çakıcınız. Arız kılın.
Okay.
أنا سأفعل. سأصور.
Okçular, okçular, hazır. Okçular, Hasancı geldi. Okçular, Hasancı geldi. Okçular, çekil. Tamam. Ya. Fazla. Çelik sürün. Bitik, buyruklar. Arayın.
This thing's a little bit ridiculous.
Kimi kemankeş emrin üzere hareket eyler. Emrin olur. Anut, gidelim. Amruka ya seyyid. Erin Anut, yorulup geç.
اصغوا. القرويون مستعدون وحاضرون. أنا متجهة. ذاهبة للسيرة حاجتهم. أسرع بالطبع. الأوامر قادمة. إذا فلتتحرك.
Not really paying enough attention to certain things here.
سأبدأ العمل.
شاهدوا لما حكمته. أيها المحمود هاجموا.
Yeah, I kind of thought as much.
Okçular, hazır.
He has a ridiculous amount of hit points.
استعدوا. حان وقت الاستكشاف. حان وقت الاستكشاف. تحركوا. سأبني هذا. أفعل.
Alright,
The
got that
wicked
done.
tower erupted in splinter and flame. Its accursed architects fled, tail-turned and ashamed in their failure. Tyre, city of the ancients, gateway to the Middle Sea, and now fortress of refuge, rejoiced in its hard-fought victory. The Tyrians wept and thanked God for his fearless Damascene deliverers.
Okay, well that worked out pretty well. I'm glad it didn't have another stage where you have to like go wipe out the Franks in their base. Like that would just be dragging it out a little bit too long, I think. But yeah, in any event, I'm probably gonna call this one a stream early. Win a 1v1 match against the hard AI. Okay. Yes. But yeah, so we've got like Tyr, then Egypt, the Red Sea, Hatton. Hatton's a really important one. Mansura, Angel Loot, I don't know anything about that. Acre, that one's really important. Cyprus, I don't know what the battle in Cyprus is. I know there's a lot of interesting stuff going on there, but... Either way, I'm going to call this one a stream for now, just because, like, my endurance is gone. But, yeah, hope you found this one enjoyable, and hope to see you guys all next time. Hopefully I'll be feeling better.